Wow. Wow. We're finally here. Tell ya, this feels kind of like a pipe dream, to be honest. Yo, thanks for coming to my stream. Thanks for coming to the VOD afterwards. Yeah, my name is Sky Accents, and it's a pleasure to meet you all. Pleasure to finally start doing this. Boku no namae wa Accent Sky desu. Hajimemashita. That probably doesn't sound too right, but I speak a little bit of Japanese, enough to get myself in trouble. And I mean, I know this scene's pretty heavy with Japanese. I mean, anime, after all. Yeah, my Japanese is pretty bad, but I've been learning it for about a year now, so yeah, I want to flex it a little bit. Don't really get too many opportunities here in my day-to-day life. Outside of that, though, I do know I've studied German, Spanish, and even a little bit of Russian, but outside of English, I really don't speak any language too well. But you know, I like learning the languages. It's nice knowing what some people are saying, and in especially Japanese, all these Japanese games I like playing. It's helpful to be able to read some of the signs. But yeah. As for this VTube thing, I just learned about this, to be honest. I really don't know anything about this past March. Like, I saw a few, I guess you would call them VTubers, way back whenever this first started to become a thing. But I mean, I didn't really watch them. I just saw that it was a thing, thought it was cool, didn't know much about it. But here in March, I found them. And I was like, oh man, I've been missing out. This is really cool, seeing a whole model as a person. I mean, come on. This is cool. And I thought, you know, it'd be fun to be a YouTuber, or streamer, or anything like this my entire life. But it's never really worked out for me. I've tried before, but you know, it's just with schooling and work and everything, you just don't have the time, and I didn't have the motivation to do it. But you know, this time I'm gonna make a serious go at it, because I mean, recently I lost my job, you know, like many people probably have. But I took that as an opportunity. I'm thinking, I got all this free time now, and I've worked for the past few years. I think I can probably go for a little mess around, be a dumb kid for once. So I'm gonna try this again, and I'm gonna give it as long as it feels right. I'm not in dire straits right now, in a good place, so yeah, let's try making this dream a reality again. So as for me, as for Sky Accents, I'm 23 years old, even though you know, nobody cares when you're 23. If you know, you know. Kinda got a foul mouth, cause I've grown up with roughnecks and kinda, you know, more of a hood punk time. But, you know, even still, I try not to swear too often, and I try to keep it pretty tame. Just because I don't like swearing in front of kids, and with being on the internet, who knows who's going to be watching? Who knows what's going to happen? So, yeah, I'll try to keep myself in check, but I mean, I'm a punk from the 90s. I might not be able to keep myself in check, especially with some of these games, because I mean, I get passionate about them. Same with music. I love, you know, punk, rock, metal, all of that scene. And so, if I ever decide to do maybe a karaoke stream or anything like that, you can expect that I'm not going to be censoring those songs. That'd just be an insult. But yeah, personally, I'm just here to have a good time. See if I can make a go of this. This whole fantasy of being a streamer, playing games, talking with people, making good connections. Just having fun. Having fun with life. So, for me, you can see I naturally have black hair, but I like to dye it from time to time. So then this time I decided, let's go blonde. Let's go blonde. I've had blue hair and I've had red hair. Right now, gotta go with the blonde. Yeah. I usually have more hair on my chin as well, but I don't know, lately I decided, first impressions, getting on the internet, gotta shave, gotta clean up a little bit. So we're just having a little bit right here now. Gotta have at least a little bit. It's just addicting. And my eyes, let's see if we can get a little closer up on that. You got, yeah. You got some blue-green eyes in there. Used to just have blue eyes, but I don't know, when I got older, they started turning green, so I like it. Bit of heterochromia, I suppose, but, that's cool. No, two separate colored eyes, but it'll work. There we go. Still getting used to all the controls of controlling all of this. I have never streamed before in my life, and I definitely have never played with being a VTuber or a 3D model. I learned 3D modeling, but this is definitely a first. It's really cool though. It's been a cool past month of me working on this, and with that I've done all this myself. I got my computer, and then I decided to try this VTube thing out. So I decided, I'll make my own. I could, get somebody else to make one and it would actually look really good. But, first time, I feel like I ought to give it the old college try myself. So outside of the background you see behind me, and for the idle scene that I had, and the music, of course, everything else though, that's just me. I got all this prepared up, made my own avatar, everything. And you can't really tell, but underneath my Soupy Moboy Dreamy haircut over here, I got a couple of scars, just from roughing it in the past. Nothing too serious, but, it's there. And for those people who care, my blood type is A positive, and my birthday's in October 14th. So I'm a Libra. Doesn't really matter to me. I mean, if you ask me what my blood type is, I'd just say red. And I never put too much stock in zodiac signs. It's cool though. It's cool looking at them and hearing what they say they are about. But I've never been too much into astrology. As for my height, I'm about 6 foot tall, and give or take, that's around 182 centimeters. I know that because I googled it, or searched it on the internet. I don't know if I'm allowed to say. I probably. And I'm independent. I can say whatever I want, probably. And the weight is, I'm about 160, which honestly, that's a bit lower than I want to be. It's 160. It's a good weight, but I mean, I want to beef up. If I can have 200 pounds of muscle, all right. And now we're talking. But I have a hard time working out every day and watching what I eat. Just kind of eat whatever I want, which isn't really all that much. But anyways, I do like to partake in alcoholic beverages from time to time, but yeah, I try not to go overboard too often. As every now and again, I'll drink way too much, like just on the first there. Oh boy, oh boy. But hey, it happens. It happens. I haven't drank since then, and I don't plan on drinking for a while. But who knows? Today's a nerve-wracking day. Oh, today's a nerve-wracking day. All right, so I might need a little something to calm myself later. Oh. So, if you follow my Twitter, which you should, you can tell that I've got a tattoo, a totally not temporary tattoo here on my arm. Nothing too fancy, but you know, little blue dot up there, which is what I've been using as my little icon here on YouTube. I have it on my Twitter icon right now. Just a couple old tribal style tattoos. I want to get more and real tattoos. But you know, money, pain. I'm not very good at doodling on myself. I mean, as you can tell, I have basically rectangles and circles, but you know, I tried. Did the best I could. Came out pretty alright, I say. Eventually, you know, if everything goes well, I'd like to get a lot fancier tattoos and a whole smorgasbord of fanciness and fun little things for streaming. Yeah, I mean, I've never streamed before, so I really don't know how to really continue doing these just chatting type of streams. So, I mean, I plan on doing more, like, playing games and just, you know, just having a good old time with anybody who cares to drop by. But, yeah. It's really cool. I find myself looking at everything that I've got going on and everything I've done. I'm proud of myself. I like the way everything works. I mean, learning OBS was a headache for a day, but I mean, past that, I mean, it's really intuitive. Really nice to just spend a few hours in learning everything and playing with. You can do so much, and it's really nice. Really nice. As for the whole YouTube side, I don't know. I want to stream on YouTube just because, I mean, I don't know anything about Twitch. I've never been there. And any of the other websites, I don't know. I've always watched YouTube, and so yeah, figured it was perfect for me to stream here. Alright. Well, I mean, as for streams, plan on streaming Monday through Fridays from about 1 p.m. to, I don't know, 2 or 3 hours. So Eastern, of course, I live in the eastern side of America. So anytime I talk about time, it's going to be Eastern, unless I say otherwise. But yeah, I plan on, got stuff to do in the mornings and stuff to do in the evenings, but here in the middle of the day, I feel like that'd be a perfect time to just kick back, relax, and see what's going on. Have some fun. I might later, of course, stream different times. Maybe just some random streams pop up here and there, but yeah, as for now, with the way everything is in my life, this would be the most convenient time for me. So yeah, if you can stop by during the stream, that's fantastic. I'd love to have you. And I mean, if you don't have the time, no problem, no issue. But if you can stop by for the VODs afterwards, that'd be nice too. But yeah, no pressure. Just here to, you know, take a whole swing at it. And like I've said, mainly I want to focus on playing games, because I mean that's everybody's dream, isn't it? Playing games for a living, yeah. Who wouldn't want that? But yeah, I do also have an interest in making music, making covers of songs. It might not happen, I don't know. But it's something that I've got in the back of my mind that I want to try out. Maybe, I don't know, I'm terrible at drawing and I'm terrible at animations, stuff like that. But I mean, maybe I could learn how to do it on stream, and anybody else that wants to stop by, give advice or learn themselves with somebody with them. It could be something. I'm open to suggestions. Don't really have too much of a plan. Just keep going forward, keep going at it. Even if it ain't successful, at least I can say I tried. Yeah, but I mean, later, because with the way YouTube's set up, you can't have, to my knowledge, you can't have members or donations or anything like that until after 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours watched, I think. But I mean, if that threshold gets breached at some point, I think it'd be fun to have maybe some unarchived member streams where maybe we just talk about music. Because I mean, music's my passion. I'm bad at it, but it's my passion. Always loved talking about music to my friends back in school, and I don't really have that anymore. I still talk to some friends about certain songs every now and again, but I think there's so much music out there. There's no way that me or a couple of friends could find it all or listen to it all. So I think having a whole internet worth of people just talking, chilling, that'd be fun. That'd be cool. But I mean, we wouldn't be able to archive those just because with copyright and everything. Still, it'd be fun. We could just have some more of these chill, just chatting streams whenever things happen, but I mean, I don't know. Not much really happens in my life. I kinda stay home as much as I can. And I don't have a job anymore, so there's really not much of a reason for me to go outside. Do a bit of cleaning outside, and that's about it. But I mean, hey, if something happens, people want to talk, I want to talk, just want to go live, that sounds fun. Just have some random, just chatting streams. And that's kind of all I really got to say right now, but I mean, I don't know. I'm not nervous anymore, not really, so I kind of want to just stay here and chat. But, yeah, life carries on, got things to do, so I might have to call it. I don't know. That's pretty much all I had wrote down that I wanted to talk about, so I don't know. I guess we could show... Oh. There we go. The, little facial animations that I've made. I only got 6 of them, but, and one of them's kind of... But, yeah, I got my neutral face. Kind of cold, dead eyes. Nothing too fancy, nothing too happy. But then... happiness. Hey, I'm having a good time. Alright. Past that, I got... angry. Upset. Well, now I'm sad. I don't like being angry. Oh. And then I got... I'm really happy. But I don't know. This one just kind of makes me feel weird. I don't like it as much. I made it, but you know. I'm so surprised. Oh, I'm so surprised. Oh my god, I'm a YouTuber. My thumbnail's gonna be looking like this. Oh, wow. But yeah, nothing too crazy. It is. I do got a 3D model, but I mean, yeah, nothing too crazy. Just got the tattoo on my arm. That's basically the biggest improvement I made. I do got the tattered shirt down here. Yeah. After many years of wearing the same shirt, it just kinda gets broken. But you know, I still like it. It's comfy. Tore the sleeves off because I don't like sleeves. Who likes sleeves anyways? They're annoying, especially during summer. Screw that. And I got these dress pants. They're pretty dressy, but also I'm kind of rough on things, so I still got holes. Nothing on the back though. Just knees, shins, things like that, and boring shoes. Nothing too fancy. But like I said, I'm an amateur at all this, so the fact that I was able to make all this myself to begin with is pretty impressive. Yeah, but I'm excited. It's been a long time coming. I tried YouTube back when I graduated high school, and it just didn't work out. I just, had so much time. I had to focus on schoolwork after that summer was over with, and just kind of fell out of recording and playing games. I actually stopped playing games for a while. Started watching anime a bit, but anymore, I don't really even watch anime that much. Every now and again, I do like it, but I don't know. I like having control over things, I suppose. Anytime I can play a game over anything else, that's what I want to do. Being able to make my own options, make my own choices. Same with movies. I don't really care much for them because I just kind of sit there and take it in. They're nice. Used to be a big movie buff, but not so much anymore. Not so much. But with games, even visual novels, you still have options to make. So, you still feel like you're in control. Like reading a Goosebumps. Do Goosebumps even exist anymore? Might be showing my age. I'm a boomer and I don't want to be. Hey, nice of you to stop by. Kind of a bad time, but, kind of winding down. Already talked about all the things that I kind of had to say. But hey, still appreciate it. And VOD will be up later, so, anything if I pique your interest, please watch it. But yeah, I like anime, like movies, like games, like music, but pretty much anymore I only focus on playing games and listening to music. And that's kind of where my mind's at right now. Also like reading books a lot. Read a lot back when I was younger. So I've always been a inside kid. Anymore I'm better at being outside doing things, but started working out, things like that. But I still really like my me time, being inside, the controller in hand, and just playing some games, having a good time. And that's kind of what this whole thing is, so yeah. I'm eager to give it a try. My favorite anime? Oh, man. Would it be bad of me to say One Piece? That was the one that really started me watching anime. Definitely didn't watch it all, but I did watch every episode in the English sub back in, what was that, 2014? I've been through a couple hundred episodes. Yeah. I haven't really watched much anime since, like 2014. Although I am interested in that, Boku no Hero Academia, or My Hero Academia. That looks pretty interesting. Looks pretty good. Haven't watched it though. Might at some point. I've been kind of wanting to, but like I said, I don't really like just sitting down watching stuff. Much rather play a game. On that topic though, there was a game, Attack on Titan. That was one of the last animes that I watched whenever I was big into anime. And I got through about half the season, and then just kind of stopped watching anime entirely for a while. But recently, the Attack on Titan 2 game that came out, and oh my god, that was fun. Make your own character. Yeah. I've heard My Heroes. It's really good. I should definitely give it a try. A lot of people recommended that one. But yeah, the Attack on Titan 2 game, that was fun. Make your own character, be right there alongside all of those characters. That was fun. They need more anime games like that. My god, I'd play all of them. No questions asked. I'd play all of them. There was another one I'm thinking of. It's got a reboot. I can't even remember. It was all in Japanese, and I don't remember the English title. I watched a ton of them, though. I mean, I remember watching outside of the main big animes, like Dragon Ball, Naruto, One Piece, even My Hero. There was some that I remember watching. Oh man, now I'm drawing a blank. There was that, Chunibyo or whatever, that little girl with the eye patch that thought she had magic powers. The 3rd or 8th grader syndrome, I think is what that translates to. That was a good one. That was fun to watch. Oh, heartwarming. Also, there was, Mirai Nikki Future Diary. That was really good. Dark, but oh, that was fun. That was I like that a lot. The original Yandere. Yeah, I haven't really kept up with all of those, so I'm sure that there's millions and millions of new anime coming out that would be great watches if I could just find the time to sit down and watch something. I remember Dead Man Wonderland. Now that was a really good anime. It only had one season because I think it happened it came out the year when a tsunami hit Japan, which caused a whole lot of anime and non-essential businesses to get closed down because they had to do a whole lot of repairs. But that was a really, really good one. I really like that one. Games do I play? Just everything. Honestly, there's no limit. Lately, I mean, I've been really getting into reading visual novels on my own. Earlier this morning, I was playing Fallout New Vegas, which that's a blast from the past. I've played a whole lot of zombie games, State of Decay 2, I've played that recently. Green Hell, that's a great survival game that I've played recently. I mean, I've played just about everything that's on the list. If it's out there, I've probably at least heard about it. Some of my favorite games are JRPGs, though. Those are top tier. Like Persona. Oh man, I've loved that since what? I got into Persona 4 on the PlayStation 2. And then I found Persona 3 and Shin Megami Tensei games. Then Persona 5 came out. Oh, that was fantastic. Lately I've been going through Yakuza. Those are so good. Not really a JRPG there, although I guess technically it's technically Japanese and role-playing. Not what you think, though. And when I was younger, the Tales of games, man, my god, Tales of Symphonia, I think that's how you pronounce it. That was top tier. Oh my god, I spent so many weeks, so many years replaying that game. And then Rockstar, they've had so many good games like Bully. Oh my god, I loved that one. And Grand Theft Auto, I've enjoyed them, although I feel like they've kind of... GTA 5, I put too many hours into that I kind of hate it now. GTA 4's got a special place in my heart, though. San Andreas, that's about as far back as I can go in GTAs. Saints Row, they were fantastic. I loved how non-serious they were. Just, there to have a good time. But yeah, I mean, I've played everything, even down to the Bokucho Monogatari games. They were Harvest Moon, and now they're Story of Seasons. Those are just chill, fun little farming games. It might be my country roots showing, but I freaking love farming. If a game has farming aspects in it, I'll be spending too much time in that, doing that. I mean, even in DayZ, it's a zombie survival game, and probably the scariest game I've ever played. Because my god, that game, it's giving me PTSD. I've died too many times. But even in that, as soon as they added farming into that game, I was like, I know what I'm gonna be doing. I gotta grow every crop, and that's the only thing that matters to me anymore. But yeah, I mean, Sea of Thieves, that's a game. I really like pirates. Probably because, One Piece was one of the original animes that I watched, so I really got connected to pirates. But, oh man, being a pirate, that's such a desire. If I could go back in time to any profession, I'd be a pirate. No doubt. No doubt. But Sea of Thieves, it's so beautiful and so nice playing, but after an hour, you've pretty much seen everything, unfortunately. I did play the, every time that they drop a DLC, I play that with some of my friends, but man, I can really only play that game like a couple times a year. It just doesn't have enough content in it for me. I like story-heavy games. I mean, that's why I really like Yakuza. I mean, it's a mostly story game with a bit of fighting here and there, but I mean, that story's so good. So many twists and turns, and you really get connected with the characters, and man, so good. So good. Highly recommend that game if you haven't played it yourself. And another game, one more, I gotta tell you. The Legend of Heroes games. Oh my god. Those games are phenomenal. Especially the Cold Steel. I heard about them and I was like, alright, another JRPG. I like JRPGs, I'll give the demo a try. And I gave that a try, and then from November of last year to like February of this year, that's all I did was play the Cold Steel games. Played all 4 of them back to back. Those are, 70 to 100 hour games. I played them back to back. No problem. I loved it. I wish there were more. And there's actually one coming out. Onu Kinseki. I am excited for. Don't know when it's coming out. But until then, I've been playing the Trails in the Sky, Kinseki no Sora. Those are good games too. Not quite as good as the Cold Steel, but I mean, what do you expect? That the Cold Steel are brand new. Yeah, the Trails in the Sky, those games came out quite a few years ago. But I mean, I really want to beat those games, go through them, so that I can understand a lot more about what happened in the new ones. Because I mean, there were so many characters, so many plot points connecting, such a well-written story, and that's something that I really appreciate in games. And outside of JRPGs, though, I've played even Dark Souls games. I'm not very good at them, I'll be honest. I really enjoy them because knights, swords, man, I'm a nerd for all the type of stuff like that. But, yeah. I have went through the Dark Souls games. Never beat Dark Souls 2. And if you want to... And Bloodborne, never beat that. And I've never beat Code Vein. Those are 3 Souls-like games that I've played but never beat. Got really close in Code Vein. That was a really good one. Helped that you could have a companion. Really helped. Getting some of the heat off of you. It's so nice. But yeah, in the future, I mean, I plan on playing mostly JRPGs, but I mean, if a couple of first-person shooters come out, or anything really that just strikes my fancy, or gets recommended to me, I'll definitely look into everything and be willing to give most of it a try. I want to play. There's a few games especially that have come out recently that I'm like, I wanna look into that. I wanna see what that's all about. Especially the game I'm gonna be playing tomorrow. Not gonna spoil it. I probably can't spoil it considering I'm gonna just put the what do you call it? I'll publicize the live streams, the scheduled live stream after this. But Scarlet Nexus, that's a game that's come out. I'm going to try tomorrow, and I'm really excited to try it out. I don't know anything about that. Well, hey, thank you there, bud. Thank you a lot. Excited to see you around. You take care. But yeah, Scarlet Nexus, that game. I don't know anything about it. I've just seen... I think it's made by the same people that made the Tales of games, which is weird considering Tales of Arise is coming out later this year, and I'm excited for that one. But, yeah. Tales of Arise and Scarlet Nexus. Good year for Bandai Namco, apparently. Like, Scarlet Nexus, I don't know anything about it, just I think that it's made by the same developers. And it looked good. I've seen very, very little. Like, next to nothing. So, I mean, maybe it'll be a terrible game, and I'll regret making that my first game to be streaming. But, I mean, hey, we all make mistakes. I'm still excited, though. Especially considering it'll be the first, like, official live stream of normality. But yeah. Alright, well, I mean, I think that's just about all I had to talk about right now. And tomorrow for sure I'll have a longer live stream just because I'll be able to talk about the game, and I'm just kind of out of conversation topics for now. But yeah, and thank you all for coming. Anyone who's come during the live stream, or anyone that came afterwards. Anyone who's watched the VOD afterwards. I appreciate all the support I've already gotten, both on Twitter and on YouTube here. I'm very thankful for it all. I'm looking forward to making a go of this. So yeah. Yeah, you take it easy. I'll catch you later.